Hello everyone, my name is Anita Sen, your science teacher from Sri Rama Bharati Public School. Today I will explain few topics from chemical effects of electric current. So let's start. So today we will discuss the applications of electrolysis. I hope you remember the electrolysis, the process of decomposition of electrolyte solution into ions. How? On passing electric current through it. That was electrolysis. So today we will learn the uses of electrolysis. Electrolysis is used in the purification of metals. For example, they have given the sodium metal is manufactured by electrolysis of molten sodium chloride, common salt. It is used in industries to produce a lot of useful materials and also used in the purification of metals. First of all, we will discuss electroplating. What is electroplating? The process of coating a thin layer of metal on another metal. The process of coating a thin layer of metal on another metal using electrolysis is called electroplating. For example, iron objects are coated with zinc. Why? To prevent rusting of iron. And this process is known as galvanization. When iron objects are coated with zinc, the process is known as galvanization. The metal or material that has to be coated is taken as cathode, and the metal to be coated on another metal or material is taken as anode. In electroplating, a solution of salt of the metal to be coated, taken as anode, is used as the electrolyte. Now, we can see this an activity is given here to electroplate copper on other metal. For this, what is required? A beaker. Then you can see the copper rod, the iron key, and copper sulfate solution, which is attached to the battery. Now here you can see the wire that are attached to the battery. Now here, what is the procedure? Take the solution of copper sulfate solution, where in the beaker. Then we have make the connections. We have to make the connections to let the electric current pass through that from the copper in the copper sulfate solution. Now we can observe it, and what we observe, a uniform brown coating is formed on the key. Copper gets deposited on the iron key on electroplating. The process of coating gold on other metal is called gold plating. If silver is coated on other material, then it is known as silver plating. So some industrial applications for electroplating is like the gold and silver platings are used in the jewelry industry, right? For making gold and silver ornaments. Even the iron parts like taps, bicycle, wheel rims, handle, they all are coated with chromium, because chromium is very hard and shiny material, and it protects the iron from corrosion. Now we can see the food cans made of the iron are coated with the tin. Food cans which are made of iron are coated with the tin, because tin also help the iron, it also protect the iron from rusting. Then iron sheets and iron pipes, they are always coated with zinc. Already we have discussed, known as galvanization. Now comes the electro refining, as the name is indicating, the purifying metals by using electrolysis. The process of purifying metals using electrolysis. Here you can see a thick block of impure. You can see these are the thick blocks of impure metal taken as anode. And then the thin rod, you can see the thin rod, they are of pure metal, are taken as cathode. Then the solution of the salt of the metals is used as electrolyte. And in this process, what happens when electricity is passed? The impure metal used as anode slowly goes into the solution, and pure metals get deposited on the thin metal rod taken as the cathode. As the refining process takes place, the impurities in the metal block settle down at the bottom. You can see these are the impurities which later on deposited at the bottom of the container. Copper is always refined with the process of electro refining. Then dry cell. Now an electrolytic cell, we all know it converts the electrical energy into chemical energy. A galvanic cell does the opposite. It converts chemical energy into electrical energy. So most common example of galvanic cell is a dry cell. The dry cells always used in the flashlights, in the radios, in the clocks, in the torches, right? So now we will learn what is the dry cell. It consists of a hollow cylindrical container. You can see in the figure also. It consists of a hollow cylindrical container which is made up of zinc. This container is made up of zinc, and this acts as a negative terminal of the cell. Now the carbon rod at the middle. Now you can see this is the carbon rod. This carbon rod which is at the middle, it's, or we can say center, it acts as a positive terminal. Zinc container, it acts as negative terminal, and the carbon rod, it acts as a positive terminal. Now an ammonium chloride paste is used as electrolyte. The ammonium chloride paste, it is used as an electrolyte. It has a little moisture to permit the flow of current. A mixture of carbon powder and manganese dioxide is filled. Now you can see here powdered manganese dioxide and carbon powder. It is filled in between the cathode and the anode. When the cell is connected across a circuit, due to the chemical reaction which occurs inside, electrons are liberated at the anode, and these electrons passes through the external circuit reach the cathode. So that is how the dry cell, it works. And what is the function of the dry cell? Just now I told you that is which type of cell? It is a galvanic cell which converts chemical energy into electrical energy. So I hope you understand each and every topic clearly. So it's time to say goodbye. Bye everyone.